What up, movie disciples? Back at it again with another episode of Movie Mondays. I guess you call this episode 2. And he probably doesn't know it, but he does now. My co-host for Movie Mondays, since he came up with the bright idea for it a long time ago, G is back at it again, official co-host of the show. And we got first timer on the channel. We have my bro from way back. Barely see this guy because obviously I live on the West Coast and he's always AWOL. But he has a family, so it makes sense. I'm not going to give him too much flack for it. And he's a fireman, so he's an actual superhero since we do a lot of talking about superheroes. Give it up for my bro, BG, a.k.a. Brandon D, a.k.a. Brandon DiBiase. He has a lot of names. I'm not going to name them all out. He's like fucking giddy. I'm glad to have you finally on the channel, and hopefully we can get you on some more stuff, like some other reactions, things like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, so Movie Mondays, if you don't know, we talk about a lot of stuff from movies, TV shows, stuff that we've seen, stuff we want to see, stuff that's coming out, and, pop culture news, stuff like that as well. So first topic, have you guys seen the new Space Jam title and logo? Did y'all do?
I haven't seen either one, but I have heard of the name. It's Space Jam, A New Legacy, A New Era, or something like that?
Yeah, New Legacy. Yeah. I'm going to see. Maybe I can screen share. I tried it last week. That shit was not working for your boy, so let's see if I can pull this off.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That might go hard, man.
Yeah.
That might go hard. You know what? I feel like they kind of had to do that, though, because the original Space Jam is so ingrained into like the culture,
right?
Yeah, they definitely had to switch that.
Yeah, I looked at it, I was like, no, it ain't back. LeBron James revealed it on Instagram. It's different, but I like it. So, and I'm glad it's not Space Jam 2. So smart to give a different title, because it's nothing about numbers start throwing people off. Like, man, numbers. You start hearing like 7, 8, 9, you start losing your mind.
Actually, it is kind of hard because I just realized that A goes all the way through.
All the way down, yeah.
Right.
I thought that was like, that's tough, yeah.
That shit hard, bro.
And the ring, represents, I guess, some Looney Tunes and stuff like that. And at the same time, look like a hoop.
Are the S or are the P and the J connected? Or I'm just now looking for stuff.
Yeah, it's connected. Yeah.
Hey, so dig this. It's always that ongoing debate about who's the greatest, MJ and LeBron.
Yeah.
Since the documentary, I haven't seen it, but I think people have started leaning more towards MJ.
Right.
But I think this is where LeBron causes some separation, because he might mess around and have the better Space Jam movie.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Space Jam is a classic, but pound for pound, LeBron movie might be better when it comes out. We'll see.
It could be. I don't have the footage, but I saw something on Instagram a while ago, and it looks like they're digging into the resources, like a bunch of characters from the WB stuff. So I saw like The Mask, anything you think from WB, like Batman, anything like that. They was like pulling people in, which is fun. So I'm like, yeah, like they're doing some way trippy this time. So it could be. Also, I know LeBron's a good actor. Like we see him on SNL. The dude's funny, charismatic, so it could be. And also, CGI's going to get better. I'm just curious how they're going to do it, because, last time it was like 2D. It was like 2D stuff, so I'm just curious if it be like 3D type or something I've never seen.
It's going to be a whole different technology, I bet. It's going to be something new and innovative that LeBron's going to do. Plus, LeBron has more... he's more charismatic than Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan did the TV thing because he had to. LeBron does the thing because he wants to.
Yeah.
That's the lane he wants to be in.
Right.
Very true. Yeah.
He's his own brand, so there can even be a scene where they in here eating after a game, and he can be like, Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday!
They might because he can do that.
I didn't. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Made these things his own.
I got a question now. Do you think, I guess, in the wake of this crazy 2020 and the tragic passing of Kobe Bryant, Do you think Michael Jordan might make a cameo now? Even maybe it's not even with LeBron, just cameo in general, like a head. And I'm like, all right, good job.
He would have to.
I would think so. I would hope so. Like, I would hope. I figure like he wasn't at first, but since everything that happened with Kobe, I feel like he might pop in now.
How do you factor that in? Maybe some background, I don't know.
From what it seems like, Jordan tries to keep, him and LeBron separate. So,
yeah.
I guess I was just thinking maybe since Kobe passed, it was like, all right, times pass. Obviously, you're getting towards the end of your career. Speaking about LeBron, come from Mike's perspective, like, all right, obviously, you make Space Jam. I was part of the first Space Jam. Make a little cameo. Like, all right, just in the crowd. Like, oh, okay, you did the damn thing. I see. Like, you saved the world again. Like, you saved the world just like I did 20-some years ago.
Hey, I just got an update from the Hollywood Reporter. There's a special announcement that just happened.
What's up? What you got?
Tiger King cast scripted series cast is Joe Exotic.
Is that
what? Wait, Joe Exotic got a TV show?
Yeah, there's a scripted series coming out, and they have who's gonna play him.
Who? Joe Exotic for a TV show? It's gonna be on Netflix though. We talking Fox?
Series, I think it's gonna be on Netflix.
Oh man, damn, Joe Exotic. I mean, it's a movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
you haven't seen it?
G slipped.
All right, yeah, you out of it there. All right, it's all on you, B.
Oh man, for a TV show, if it's like a limited series, and if it's on Netflix, I want to say in the movie, I feel like somebody said fucking like Leo for some weird reason, but I know Leo wouldn't do a TV show or even a limited series. So I got nothing. I'm going blank. I can't think of anything right now.
Nicolas Cage.
Damn it. That makes all the sense. That makes yes. I feel like somebody fan casted him for the movie, but they make a TV show that absolutely works. I just watched National Treasure last week for the first time. I can see it.
National Treasure was me and Chris' first date. We went and saw National Treasure too. Right. Well, my bad. Got off topic. My bad.
No, that's what we're here for. I'm glad you broke that. Like that's outrageous, and I look forward to seeing it. G, you got to see Tiger King because you be sitting watching. What is happening? Like,
I heard it was crazy.
I tried my best not to watch it, and then they started to play it at the station, and I stood up on the counter like this.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, I was in my seat. Like, I try not to watch it, man, but yo, it gets you right off the bat.
Yes, we watched that in a weekend. We went through like the first 3 episodes like nothing. We was like, what? Like, these people are crazy. Like they all know. I don't want to say any spoilers, but yeah, you gotta watch it. It's entertaining. Like it probably could have been like 4 or 5 episodes, but it's entertaining nonetheless.
Yep.
It's gonna be LeBron James, his sidekick, because in the first Space Jam we had Michael Jordan, and then Bill Murray popped up like telling jokes. So could it be Kevin Hart?
I looked at.
You say you look at the casting?
Yeah.
Who they got in there? I haven't looked at it. I just said.
I haven't looked at it.
It says Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Wow.
I don't know what his role will be, but he's on it.
He's on the list.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he could be the sidekick, or he could be like maybe his agent.
War
shit. I mean, Don Cheadle's funny anyway. I haven't seen the second season of Black Monday, but that joint had me rolling. Him and Regina Hall was hilarious.
Man, I gotta see it. It's on Showtime, right?
Yeah, it's on Showtime.
All right, that's gonna be one of my next watch.
I feel you know what they should do? Like they should call it Bill Hader, since they was in the movie together. That was LeBron, him and starred in what's the movie with Amy Schumer? I'm going blank on the name.
I know what you're talking about.
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I think that could work. And like I was saying earlier, they pulling everything from the WB vault. Like I seen like pictures of like it on the footage. So yeah, they pulling everything from the vault. Just like having there's gonna be some crazy stuff going on in the movie.
Dang.
I'm anxious to see. Yeah, man. Moving on to Space Jam. I don't know if y'all know, but AMC Theaters is like beefing with Universal Pictures. Yeah, like they're talking about like
It's the thing.
like cause since Universal was like pretty much AMC's making it look like Universal was bragging about Trolls World Tour coming out on streaming and saying they did like bigger numbers than they did when they released the first Trolls movies in theaters. So AMC's that y'all want to do that? Well, we're not playing any Universal movies in our theaters anymore. Like no Fast and Furious, no Fast 9, no Halloween Kills. That's what I got in the background right here. No Candyman, anything from Universal is like, nah, peace out right now. So that's crazy within itself. Do you think they will settle this at any point soon? And
they're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
They're gonna have to, because, like, I think I heard that AMC is on the brink of bankruptcy anyway because it's been shut out for so long.
Yeah.
So they need that influx of cash flow when the theaters are able to be fully operational again. I literally don't think they can afford to not have. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, especially like big movies from like a huge company like that, Universal Pictures, and like, come on, y'all are tripping. Like, these are huge movies that people want to go see. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing Halloween Kills in the theater.
Can AMC create their own streaming service?
They were talking about it.
I guess, but I guess they would have to have some type of deal with all the companies. Like, it would have to be like some Netflix type of stuff, but
like a website or something, maybe even.
Possibly. I want them to stop beefing because we talked about last week. Like, going to the theaters is a fantastic experience. Just sitting there, being amongst people. It's like going to a sporting event. You be high-fiving strangers when dope stuff is happening at a sporting game. So you hear people like cheering and laughing, freaking out in the movie. And, I'm feeling the same way. I'm just up here though. I feel you, fam. Like, I remember watching The Dark Knight Rises, and spoiler alert, people haven't seen the movie for some weird reason. Bane broke Batman, and then like fade to black. Went like to the next scene. I saw a girl on the seat like this, like
sad,
traumatized. I feel your pain, girl. Like, I'm hurt. Like, what's going on? So AMC and Universal got to get it together.
It's a good tradition, man. Like going to a gathering place for like a common goal where you ain't got to really even talk to nobody. Y'all can all enjoy something or have your own opinion or whatever.
Right.
And then it was like a safe place. That's why, like, when all the traumatic stuff happened at theaters, like, it was a big deal because people were like, this is supposed to be a place where we just go and it's safe. Like, one is like, it's like an unspoken, it's like, there's like a set of rules. It's like unspoken, like, definitely like, hey, look, if you ain't with nobody, like, don't be hawking seats. Like, these are rules that just people know that go to theaters. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
These are just things that people know, and that's just for the culture. Like, B was saying earlier, I can't imagine going to a theater and it's like, don't sit in this seat, don't sit in this seat, this seat's available. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, can we make indoor, outdoor theaters? Can we do that?
I'm like, would drive-in theaters need to come back? Will that make it come back now? Like, I still go to movies.
Right.
AMC can we're doing drive-in theaters. Like, we're doing a hell of lots right now. That could be a way they could do it. Like,
that would be fly if AMC did. That would be fly because a lot of the drive like old from the 50s and 60s and they dusty. But if AMC did it, should be fly.
That should be fire, right? I'm like, AMC, hit us up. I'm like, hit us up. We just came up with a great idea. Hit me up. I want my back pay.
We'll be hooking up the neighborhood, all the SAs that hook up sound systems. And we'll have like, yo, turn on your Bluetooth. You know how it's like, yo, cell phone. Turn your Bluetooth in your car and where the sound come from. So you can see the video, but then all your sound be in your car because you can just drive up. SAs be like, yo, Holmes, you want these 210s? I got these kickers, Holmes. I know you're going to see that new Spider-Man. You're like, yo, you be in your car like, ooh, be thumping. Meanwhile, somebody got a stock pull off face radio. They like, damn, I can't hear nothing, man. Like, this whack, this movie trash.
Also, I realized there's only 4 movies in the MCU. Oh, not only there's actually going to be 4 movies in the MCU coming out next year. Usually, they do 2, maybe 3, but 4 movies are coming out next year since everything got pushed back. And so we got Black Panther 2 coming out. We got Thor 4 aka Thor: Love and Thunder. We got Doctor Strange 2, aka Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and then we got Captain Marvel 2. That's coming out in 2022. They might have jammed everything in. So if you had to like rank what I just told you, what are you most looking forward to out of those four?
Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2.
You know what?
Tell them like it's a hard list. It's a hard list. Like you had to rank like one, 2, 3, and 4.
Why are they not introducing anybody new? Like, why do I feel like we got?
I want to say Shang-Chi might be get introduced next year. I think
in Doctor Strange or in Captain
Marvel? No, I'm talking just like in general, like in the movie. So we don't know yet until whatever Black Widow and what you got?
I'm most interested in seeing Black Panther. However, I don't think I'm interested in seeing anything, really.
Why is that?
MCU, I don't know. Maybe they've fallen back on their promotions or something, but there's just no end for
it's
me
the
to
time. It's the times we're in. Yeah. I agree with you, though. I think so. Me and B were actually talking about that on the last episode where it was like the anniversary of Infinity War and Endgame last year. This time we was all like, "Yo, like it was such a high, And in the movie, I think a lot of us were like, after it kind of sunk in, we saw it a couple times and the hype went down. We was like, "What now?" Like we was kind of like, yeah. It was like. Damn, especially those of us that like had it for the entire 10 years, like it was our Star Wars, I guess, if you will.
Right.
Like, has it even affected like other movies for us? Like, we was talking about movies we went to go see last year, and we was like, damn, kind of hard to recall because the beginning of the year had such a high, like, yeah, crazy. So then it's just crazy that these times right now has everyone kind of like finding comfort in other stuff besides movies, like going to the theater. So like our whole mindset is shifting. Like we had this momentum where going to the movies was like a thing we looked forward to. Now everybody's sort of shifting gears because of all this craziness going on. I feel you, bro. Like I think it's the climate change. A lot of people are, thinking it's gonna be crazy when stuff open up. But I'm over kind of on the latter part where I'm like, I don't know. I think it's gonna take a lot for people now since we came to a screeching halt to want to go back and do those things because they're like, I ain't did it for so long. So
yeah. I feel you. I'm like, so are you thinking maybe that since the Avengers Endgame or just the MCU reached a peak where you're like, you know what, I don't know if they can reach that again? Are you burnt out, or are you just like, are you more just cautious, maybe because of the climate?
Ooh, great question.
That's a great ass question, but I don't know. I'm somewhere.
I think I don't have faith in their ability to be as perfect as they were before. Because that first, the 3 phases, right?
4. Yeah.
That decade, that shit is so storybook. It's like, how can you get more perfect than that?
Like, yeah, can you reach that pinnacle again?
Yeah. So, like, with Black Panther, I was excited when I heard that we already knew it was going to have a sequel.
Right.
But that is so far away that it's like,
I'm like, damn, it's super far. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn, it's so far away.
It's so far away. I'm more interested in the shows, the series that they're going to be having. Like, I'm actually more interested in getting caught up on the series than I am the movie. I definitely don't care about Captain Marvel movie. I don't care about that.
Everybody says that. Everybody.
Thor has gotten to be really entertaining. Thor has become a very entertaining character.
Yeah.
Who was Doctor Strange? I do like Doctor Strange because the world they create for him is really fascinating.
Wow.
I think he got a really unique storyline that's coming up, but I can't remember what it was about.
It's like the multiverse, so it's pretty much like it's gonna tie in with Wanda and Vision. It's called WandaVision on Disney Plus. So supposed to tie in with that. Like she's supposed to be in Doctor Strange too. So that's something like I'm curious seeing like how it meshes together. So I guess everything got pushed back, it got thrown off schedule. So I mean, if I'm ranking my list, it's Black Panther 2 because I'm black. Not gonna lie. And Black Panther is like, I mean, it went Captain America, Black Panther, and then Spider-Man, wherever you want to rank him after that, but he's up there. So it's Black Panther 2, Thor: Love and Thunder, because Thor Ragnarok was way better than I think anybody thought it could be.
I agree.
With Taika, the director, coming back, and he's bringing back Jane from the first two movies. Like, bring her back, and she's going to be Lady Thor, which is going to be fire and crazy how they pull off.
Yeah, I will see that.
And they're bringing Valkyrie back. So I'm just curious how they go, because we saw how it ended in Endgame. So it's like, all right, I just want to see, where Thor goes from there. And then
say her name again.
Valkyrie. And yeah, so I'm curious to see what they do next. And I just love with Doctor Strange, like his whole setup, like and what's next. Like that's third for me. And then Captain Marvel 2, like I'm anxious to see because I doubt they'll bring the same directors back. There's two directors for the first Captain Marvel, so I'm anxious to see if they bring some other directors in, like they did for the second Captain America movie, and like flip the script and like, oh man, like I feel like people were sleeping on the first Captain America, and then Captain America: The Winter Soldier came out. We were like, yo, this dude, real deal. Like y'all was sleeping before. I'm like, nah, this ain't good old boy. Like he's a good old boy, but he's throwing his hands, and he's that deal. So maybe they can do the same thing with Captain Marvel and turn the page. Everybody's like, you know what? I'm all in with Captain Marvel too. So hopefully that's what I'm looking forward to. That's my list.
Right.
I slept on Captain America and Iron Man. Like the first one and 2 of Iron Man I slept on.
Wow. You didn't give a list. Like you gotta order anything that you're looking forward to.
I'm glad I kind of went last because I was thinking as I was talking, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I don't really think I have a list. I think I just want more so to kind of like piggyback off B. I want them to not try to keep the wave from what we were used to, but rebuild us again so we can sort of, have or create. So like, I really think outside of for the culture for Black Panther, I think since everything kind of happened at the end, that like us kind of seeing him from more of a, tie things together perspective, because he's essentially going to be like the Captain America role, right? For like the next bit of people.
Yeah.
Got to see him, in a sort of struggle growth standpoint, with like, damn, I got to get all my shit to get like the grass burnt up. We still got bodies in the front yard. like when we got Cap in this last recipe, which was like B said, was like, right? We were like, okay, like it's a little bit more dynamic to this guy. Like, nobody was, when we got Black Panther at this last thing, they were like, we just need somebody. We were all just desperate. I think that's why we were okay with Captain America being like, where she was. We was like, we don't care who you are. Like, can you fight? Like, all right, because Thanos and
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, like we was like, yo, look, we trying to function out here. All right, so we don't care, man. Like, can we just what can you do, man? Like, all right, cool, come on. No, like maybe they find Scarlet's body and then they get them flowers that he eat and they bring her back or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm only gonna give one part of it, and I'm just hoping that Black Panther 2 delivers, sets us up for like a whole new universe. We got a little bit of rapport with him already, so at least there's some familiarity with that. And I think it's gonna carry us into the new character. I'm excited and glad to get Jane back. I thought, she had real good chemistry with Thor. Gave him sort of that like
crazy thing. People hated him. Like they said, had no chemistry. I was literally watching the first Thor this past weekend, and we started watching Thor: The Dark World the other night. People hated their chemistry. They said they had none. I was like, damn. Like, am I blind?
Man, I had so much chemistry. Remember when the warrior chick that was like his right hand?
Yeah.
All eyes with me.
Yeah.
Like we was team Jane at so time because their chemistry. We was like, damn, I guess it could go either way. Like, remember when he was like, she was flirting? She was like, yo, you want this coochie at the party? he was like, yo, you know, I'm trying to get this Earth coochie, you know, and then she was like, I can't help but notice you be dipping out at night, you know what I'm saying, using the Bifrost. And he like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, like, you want to check my phone? Like, I thought they had great chemistry, you know. And then the funny aspect, remember when he came back and it was raining, you know, girl was you like, and he was like, oh, my bad, like I missed her, and it stopped raining or whatever. And I think that it works out. So yeah, super long answer to your question, but yeah.
It was talking. You just reminded me of something.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I would be most interested in seeing Black Panther, I think ultimately I'm still disappointed in the Black Panther.
Oh man, wait.
Well, it didn't. I framed this.
Yes, break it down, brother.
I think what Black Panther did, the remarkable feat. It took a Afrocentric frame of mind and style and creativity and propelled it, brother, into mainstream America and a global mindset. Right. However, brother, what Black Panther did not do is stay true to the essence of T'Challa. Let me dig more into that, preach. Like I always compared Black Panther to DC's Batman, right? Because they're pretty much the same person. They have a city, a community that they fight for, and that's really all they care about. Is their little bubble, their little world, right? Gotham City and Wakanda.
Right.
They are heirs to the throne of said community. They have an abundance of money, power, and influence.
Right.
They're both tech savvy. They're highly intelligent. They know they shit. Combat ready.
Detectives.
But of all things that makes them who they are is the attitude in which they carry themselves.
Right.
Batman is an asshole.
Right.
He doesn't have many friends. And the friends he does have, he only has them to put up a front of the playboy guy. Hey, look at me, right? But he's not really friends with them. T'Challa is the same way. He's a prince, and he has he's a king.
Yeah.
/king, but he has a very king-like mindset of protector. And he's a dick to anybody who step into your turf. Like, you about to kiss these hands.
Right.
They're like, bro, you might want to get the fuck up out of here. I mean, he like a gangbanger, dog. Hey,
right.
cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, this what kind of cuz.
Right. Hey, run that vibranium, fam.
Yeah, exactly. Be all day, cuz. Right around here, blood. So, like, there was even the animation that came out where Captain America, this cat was fighting his dad.
Yeah.
Or actually his granddad, right? It was like the 40s. It was World War II, I think.
Yeah.
Right? And it was a BET animation. When Captain America got there, he got the warnings, you know what I'm saying? He got the warnings like, hey, you don't want to be here. But he refused to leave.
Right.
So, Black Panther at that time put them paws on him, right? Whooped his ass. And it was a certain tenacity, a certain bravado, just a certain energy, dominating energy that T'Challa in the comic books and even in the animated series had versus how he was presented to the world.
Yeah.
Right? But when he was in Winter Soldier,
Civil War.
That first introduction, I was like, that's him.
Right.
He was stubborn. He was boneheaded. He was I don't care. this is for the honor of my father. Get the fuck out of my way.
Right.
But in the second one, it was, well, what do we do? And I'm not sure. I gotta talk to my daddy. Like,
Right. Throw the hands.
I didn't like how he wasn't decisive. He wasn't kingly. He wasn't kingly. He didn't have that attitude.
It's smart though.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I mean, B already said when I was talking about this, what kind of made him think about it. But like now we get to see him grow into that. So now the longevity of the character is going to be for, or we should say for them, what Captain America was for us. At first, we got the, frail kind of, unaware of who he was.
Okay.
And him, like, remember when he was like, yo, I'm way past asking for forgiveness. We was like, ooh. Remember when Cap came in? We was like, ooh, Cap is ready, dog. Like, Cap is not okay with doing shows in the tights and, looking for Bucky. Now he had to be stripped pretty much for us to get Cap, right? Like, then at least. So now I think, because like one part that was significant too in the Endgame was like, kind of like what you said. Remember in Civil War, when Hawkeye was like, I don't think we met yet. He's like, my name's Clint. He was like, I don't care. Remember? Like, and then what happened? And he was like, hey, Clint, give it to me, right? He building that rapport again where, like you said, at first he was kind of like a dick. Like, he was like,
yeah,
I don't care who you are. Like, I don't even live around these parts. Like, you ain't even relevant to me. And now he's like, they doing battle, they sharing. So I think we get to see a lot.
Okay. I'm going to give him the benefit of a doubt.
I think so.
I was thinking the same thing. I was about to say, I'm like, do you think, I don't say Marvel had to interfere with that, but maybe like Marvel and Ryan Coogler came to like a certain understanding. It was like, all right, like, I like how you presented him in Civil War, but at the same time, like, we gotta switch it up so you can maybe like him a little bit more. Because everybody's hyped for him when we saw him in Civil War, and it was like, all right, he got his own movie, so he still has to be he has to be likable enough for people to go for it to be a draw to see, and then maybe like let's say the second one gets a little darker for some reason because everything just happened. He was gone for 5 years, so maybe maybe becomes a little bit of a dick again. But at the same time, he still had to go through that growing point in Black Panther because he was like looking for, because he said he wasn't ready to be a king yet because he was looking to his dad for his answers, and the dad didn't have all the answers because his dad made mistakes. So maybe he was like, I don't want to be like my dad. I gotta be better than my dad, or this is how I want to be the king. So I can't be as stubborn. So I got to work with the outside world. That's like I thought the whole speech when he went to the United Nations and talking was like yeah, we closed off, but we're gonna do better now. If like especially like helping our Black community, but especially like helping the world out, trying to get better. So I see what you're saying. Cause like I was thinking the same thing with Black Panther and kind of like the same character. So him being a dick, but at the same time, like you gotta make him like, all right, I want to root for you. Because we already got a dick in the movie, and that was Killmonger. So, and people, like Black community was like, "Yo, I agree with Killmonger." Like, "Yo, why he ain't doing like I like him more like Black Panther?" Everybody was like,
"I give him that." It just at first watch, I'm like, man,
that ain't the dude you saw in Civil War.
Yeah, I feel.
I mean, not Civil War, but like the actual movie.
Yeah,
he just so weaker than what the character that I had come to know.
Right.
Because I, with the past decade, that I was going to play Black Panther. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was so familiar with that character, his arrogance, and
on a slight side note, is there another like Black superhero character that you would want to play? I know it's a hard question. It's super on the spot. Like I haven't really thought about it myself. Like maybe we'll come back to it at some point down the road. Like
I can't say a Black superhero, but there is a Black character, a Black movie character I would like to play.
Who you got?
Wesley Snipes' character in Demolition Man.
Okay.
That I want to play.
Phoenix. What's his name?
Whoa, yeah, I think it was Phoenix.
Is it?
I'm about to grow my hair out just so I can be him this Halloween.
The first Avengers came out 8 years ago today.
Sheesh.
Simon Phoenix.
Yeah.
Simon Phoenix. Oh, so you just like do like a prequel movie? Because he was like, yeah, I saw a movie like a couple years ago for the first time in a long time.
I want to rewatch it, man. I definitely want to rewatch it.
Being an asshole.
Let me see. Let me think. Black superhero.
It's rough. Like I feel like there's a lot of people there's a lot of them that's out there that you don't know about.
Right. I want to see BG do Spawn. That's what I want to see.
Oh yes, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
It's been in like pre-production for forever because like James Fox was supposed to be Spawn, and they got what's his face, Jeremy Renner, aka Hawkeye, playing like detective sidekick. So this one, like they said, this new Spawn will be like super scary, where you really don't see him like, doing crazy shit.
Fox is out.
Now that's like Spawn Black.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is out. It got recast.
Well, here go BG World. There we go. Man, it's already like familiar with wearing the uniform, structure system.
Because I'm vain and I don't want to be on the movie.
Bro,
good looking as hell in the movie theater. I don't want to be burnt, man. Like I don't be. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm vain as shit. That nigga's funny. Like, oh yeah, I want to be that. I don't.
Right. The only thing you got to be Venom. So you just got to aim that high at least, and then you in there.
My goal is to be Wally West. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever they do the Flash movie, I want to be introduced as Wally West. Come here, what's up, Fast 2, dog?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DC is DC fucking up. No, I think DC film.
Hey, Bloomberg.
All that dark stuff. That's where they need to go. That's the direction they got to push.
You see Aquaman, BG?
No.
I'm like
Aquaman was fire. I feel like the $1 billion, but it was fire.
I'm looking forward to seeing the new Batman.
Yeah. Like
I really did like the Ben Affleck Batman though, because that was the first time we saw Batman kill, and it felt good. Really, it felt awesome. Matter of fact, I think you even had a conversation about it after we saw it.
I don't blame Ben Affleck. That was the first time I saw Batman like throw hands in the movie, like really like the action was fire. That whole scene in Batman, it looked like the video game. I'm playing that shit. So I'm anxious to see what the new Batman is gonna be like next year. Speaking of, I guess casting, we're talking about ourselves casting. I've been hearing, obviously we have the X-Men, Wolverine, and like Fantastic Four. Is there any like particular casting that you guys have been looking forward to as far as the roles in the new MCU? So also I hear like Tony Stark's gonna have something to do with, I guess, maybe the Fantastic Four and maybe the X-Men. So like is any casting that's come to mind for you guys for particular roles like Wolverine, Mr. Fantastic?
I've actually if you would have called me 2 years ago, I would have known everything that was happening in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
But recently, I've been trying not to pay attention because I kind of want to just be surprised.
I like that.
And I think that's part of me not believing in
what's next.
Yeah. So it's like I want to be surprised now. But my man from so did they cast Fantastic Four?
No, they haven't cast. No, it's not like they cast.
So all the pictures with John Krasinski, that's just
fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike.
Okay. No.
One thing I heard about is like recently, like he had maybe another meeting on Marvel. Because I don't know if y'all know this. Back in the day, like it was between like him, Chris Evans, and like two other people for like Captain.
I heard about that.
He should be Gambit. Can we get a Gambit?
No.
Like I feel like he's a good actor, but I don't know if he has to nail the accent. Everybody wants to hear the accent, and
it's got Smallpox.
You said
remember that commercial? It was him, Captain America.
Oh, you talking about they're talking about
the folks. Like,
yeah. I think Krasinski he's charming. He's not smooth, if that makes any sense. Like I guess Gambit is like a player shit.
Yeah, Gambit's smooth.
Yeah. So.
Even though Rogue told him, she was like, "This coochie will kill you." He was like, At least I'll die a happy man. What's up? Like, remember the
Bring it on, mon
bring
cher.
it on. Yeah. Bring it on. They should have some, and this isn't even for casting. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'm with BG on this one. Like, I just want to be surprised. But like, I want to see something with their suits. Like, I want to like see something dope. Like, Tony had nanobots. Like, there should be these suits so fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should just not be like painted on blue. Like, even the Power Rangers outfits look good. Like, it should just not be. There's no excuse. Also, something that we probably haven't had in a while is like that team dynamic in one movie to where we gotta shove everybody's kind of like back,
Right.
And then also believe that they have chemistry in like the first 2 weeks they've been working together, and then plunge them into this world of 10 years of people working together. So like, it's gonna have to be like, I don't know, man. They're gonna have to take it a whole different route, I feel like.
I guess what you talking about earlier, BG, and I guess you as well, G. I believe in Kevin Feige so much that I feel like he re-upped his deal. Like, since he's like doing all the announcements for like the next phase, like I believe this man so much. Like, you look back at the past, I guess 12 years of the Marvel films, like there hasn't been 2 movies like, you know what, that was ass. Like, we didn't like, nobody walking away like that was terrible. Like, you watch Thor: The Dark World, you don't want to say it's terrible. He was like, it was, man. Like, you watch Captain Marvel, it wasn't terrible, but you were like, they started something. Like, they can go somewhere with this.
I'm gonna tell you where I realized, man, they know what the hell they're doing. Announcement for Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck are you gonna have Ant-Man before Black Panther? That shit pissed me off. Like, I was disgusted. I watched it
after Black, right? Wasn't it?
No, it came out before. It was even announced before Black Panther.
Yeah. I mean,
so
like
I watched.
No, it's on part 2. No, part 2 came out last year.
Okay.
Like, hey man, it's a damn good movie, dog. Hitman, a character I hated. I hated the character of Hitman. They made me love that movie.
All right.
Like, you gotta they put off Ant-Man. Like, I saw Thor. I was like, Thor. I was like, the blonde dude with a hammer. I'm like, come on, that's corny. I saw the movie. I was like, wow. Like, I like Thor. Like, I guess I'm in. I saw the trailer for the Avengers. I was like, I'm all the win. This gonna lose me fire. And then they pulled that off. They pulled off the superhero team up movie. I'm like, I believe in everything they do from here on out.
I got one for you. I was so invested that I became an avid watcher of The Shield.
You trying to put me on
a Shield?
Oh my God.
That's funny. What?
Agents of Shield was my, like, me and the wife sit there and watch and binge on that bitch. Like, that was my shit. I was on it hard. As soon as it come on Netflix, I'm gonna waste the whole weekend. The whole weekend.
I believe in everything you're gonna do. I saw a fan cast. They were saying Ryan Gosling as Mr. Fantastic.
Ryan Gosling as Mr. Fantastic. I can see that. He's a good
enough actor.
I can see that.
I saw another one was saying Bill Hader for Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
I like that.
Like, you wouldn't expect it, but he could pull it off. Like,
who's playing Whistler and Blade? Do we know that already?
I don't think that there's no word on that. Like, we don't know when Blade's coming out. I feel like Blade ain't coming out till 2023.
Man, Blade coming out in 2030, dog.
Right, like it's coming out now. Like, I feel like if everything was getting pushed back, I feel like Blade maybe would have come out in 2022, but since stuff got pushed back, it's getting pushed back into 2023 now for sure.
What about Wolverine?
Oh, Wolverine, damn! I forgot about who can cast as Wolverine.
I had a theory, and I've held on to this theory for a long time until I just realized that this person is already a character.
All right, who?
Tom Hardy.
For Wolverine?
He said he's already Venom?
Yeah, he's Venom. But for a long time, I held on to the thought of him as the next Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think that's everybody was saying at first, like, yo, he'll be a fire. I've been seeing what's his face Egerton from the Kingsman movies. The dude to play what's his name? Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not familiar with him.
You never seen Kingsman?
Oh, Kingsman, yeah.
Yeah, him. People were saying like him playing Wolverine, like, cause he's tall, but he's not super tall. Like Hugh Jackman was, cause Hugh Jackman fucking 6'4". Like Wolverine's supposed to be a little shorter, stockier.
He was like,
you know who I wanted it to be back in the day?
Oh,
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Damn. Wolverine would have been huge.
He would have been, but short and stocky.
Mm-hmm.
That's the character type.
Mm-hmm.
I got an ace in the hole. I'm gonna throw one in there.
I feel like I know you about to say maybe. Go, who you got?
Nah, you don't see this one coming.
Who you got?
Shia LaBeouf.
I'm about to say. I swear to God, I'm about to say that. I swear to God, Shia LaBeouf. Yes, I'm like, you can get him like, cause he's a fantastic actor. I'm like, if you can get him like, I don't say under control, but you're like, hey man, just like calm down. I know this is like a big thing. I know you're doing Transformers, but you can do this. Like, you be fired.
All you do is get him jacked.
Yeah, I'm like, he already works out anyway.
Put him in the gym 6 months, pump him with whey protein and creatine. He got to have some steak.
Right.
He's straight.
I knew you. I was like, you're gonna say Shia LaBeouf. I knew you were gonna say that. Hey man, I'm moving Messiah. What can I say? I'm already there.
LinkedIn.
Somebody said Harry Potter, aka Daniel Radcliffe.
No. Hell no.
No.
If that's the case, let me play it. Shit.
People be mad as hell. They're like, what the fuck? Wolverine's black. What?
He's black.
A Blueberry.
Yeah, I like that. G, you got anybody?
Oh, y'all nailed it.
I really think it would be dope to see Shia LaBeouf do that.
Yeah, I agree. But we shall see what they do, man.
Man, it's dope. Episode 2 of Movie Mondays. I'm glad we finally got to chop it up, BG, and finally get you on the channel for the first time. Definitely gonna get you on for some other stuff, for some reactions, things like that. Man, G, we did it again. Episode 2. Follow BG on Instagram. Follow G on Instagram as well. You can follow me there on social media, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Post your comments down below. Let us know your thoughts about what we talked about in this episode of Movie Mondays. Look forward to hearing what you guys think. If you like this, cool. If you didn't, man, stop tripping. Get down Movie Mondays. It's your boy Movie Messiah. Phase 5. Let's ride.